NHL. Well, that changed very quickly. The Dallas Stars find
Chill.
themselves behind in the series now, while the Panthers are just dominating Carolina. But they fell last night 3-0 to postpone their Eastern Conference Championship. The main question is, should we be worried about Dallas, and will the Oilers go back, and will we have a repeat finals matchup? That's the key.
Not worried, bro. When people are down 2-1, they tend to play more urgently, and I think the Stars are going to start playing urgently and getting back to where they were before. That last game though was gut wrenching. I don't know. It was tough to watch. I hope they are able to get past that, but I really don't want to see another Oilers win. And I know Drew Best, if he's watching, he's ecstatic right now, wanting this to take it home and take it back to him and then beat him again. So 6-1 is just like, dude, what are we doing?
Felt like almost a snowball effect in that game. As Luke Combs says in one of his songs, when it rains, it pours. That's kind of what happened, I think, in that game. Edmonton just really took control of the game. I think for Dallas, you just shake that kind of game off. That's one of those. I know in the playoffs, you can't really do that nearly as easily as you can in the regular season, but you just got to forget about it, rinse it out, and get ready for game 4 and try and take one on the road. And they've really struggled their last few games, but if they can do what they did in game 1, they were comeback kings the entire postseason to this point. If they can steal one on the road, I think I'd feel good, even after that huge loss in game 3 if I'm a Stars fan.
I mean, how do you come back from that though, man? Like that was 6-1. Like that they scored in every period, and the last period they just
every period.
The last period they just scored 3, just kept going back to back to back on possessions, and it was just like, dude, what? Like what happened? Like, I couldn't even tell you what happened.
McDavid had 2 goals in that game.
Mm-hmm. That's
he
ridiculous.
Finally arrived in scoring.
And he was struggling for a while, wasn't he? Like
I mean, I wouldn't say he was struggling. He just wasn't scoring.
Not to his standard, though, is what I'm saying.
Well,
like
I mean, I know hockey isn't the same as basketball, but we saw the Thunder get blown out of the water in game 3 by 40 points, and then they came back and won game 4. Like I said, it's not the same, but it's the same principle that goes with that, I'm sure. I think right now, though, the key is for Edmonton that their goalie is stopped or allowed only 1 goal in their last 59 shots. So we got to give credit where credit's due. Skinner's been killing it for them as of late.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when you look at the Panthers series, I mean, I don't. Like I said, Sebastian Aho had to be a key factor in this series. They've been finding a way to not have them be a factor. Like Bobrovsky has been electrifying. I mean,
he's scary, dude.
He was like the 3rd star of the game,
right?
Of last game, and he had 25 saves.
Who was the one that scored the goal for the Stars? Was it Robertson? I think it was
Robertson. But for the Hurricanes, Sebastian Aho scored an empty netter, and like it was a 1-0 game.
Yeah,
and they had 2 empty net goals, so that score doesn't really like tell the full picture of the game. But
3-0 hurt my heart, man.
For the Panthers to fall, I mean, it's fine. I mean, but they can come back and win next game. But now you have to go back to Carolina. It's like
I don't know if they can win, bro. I think Carolina kind of took us by storm. I don't know what happened there either. That's just.
I mean, they're gonna win the series, but I don't think
game 5 might go Carolina's way. I think the biggest thing was that Florida can look at as a positive, though, is that the game stayed 1-0 until the empty netters at the end. So it's not like they got blown out throughout or they got thoroughly outplayed. 2 of those 3 goals happened in the last 2 minutes of the game. So when you pulled your goalie, it's just they weren't able to convert when they had that extra man on the ice.
And then when you look at the Dallas Stars, Oettinger just looks human right now. I mean, the Oilers are pretty much getting whatever they want over the past 2 games. So, I mean, it's a long series. It's a long series, a lot of time left, and I wouldn't say that that series is over. That series has probably just begun. So at 2-1, which is actually insane. Just wish my team could be in it, but we'll see what
I got
happens.
stars. I still got
It's
stars.
always next year, man.
And the year after that.
And the year after that. So
I got stars still, man. I got full faith that they'll be able to turn this around and get to it and get this dub for the fans, because they have a great offensive game plan. It's just they did not execute very well the other day.
the Oilers are in the same position as the Pacers. This is a must win too. You don't want to go back to Dallas tied.
Nope. I'm telling you, you don't want to do that.
It's just like the Pacers are in. You do not want to go back to Dallas tied, bro.
You give Dallas all the momentum in the world getting that home court advantage back. So,
unlike the Knicks, Dallas is pretty like unbeatable at home.
yeah, I agree.
I mean, even the Knicks before
the
this
Knicks,
series.
they can beat. It's a very big, tough crowd, but it ain't nothing like the Dallas Stars with their home field advantage, their home ice advantage. Nothing. I mean, they turn into the best team in the league every time they play at home. Ask the Jets.
What'd you say, Chris? You said even the Knicks what?
Even the Knicks lost at home once, but they had a great home court advantage too before this series. But for my final predictions, I'm gonna go both series end in 6. I gotta stick with my original prediction before the playoffs. Panthers, Oilers, and then Oilers win the entire thing. So I gotta stick with that.
I do not want to see another finals rematch of the
Yes.
two same teams.
Give me Stars versus Panthers, and Panthers in 7.
It's a bold pick.
Hey,
I think
right
Dallas might win.
I want Dallas to win, but
If
I
Dallas
Florida
wins this series, I think they're going to win the Stanley Cup.
You don't think if Florida come back, they don't win the whole thing?
Well, I'm not saying. I'm just saying Dallas is totally different than last year's Edmonton.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Dallas is. I mean, Dallas right now they're playing inhumane. They were good during the season, but now they're just wow. All I can say is just wow. The way
it's kind of like Indy in a way. They're great at comebacks, and they weren't the best during the regular season, but they found a way to elevate in the postseason.
Yeah, that's a good comparison actually, because the Jets were supposed to be like the Thunder, but they fell to Dallas.
Right.
So
Dallas Panthers, mark your calendars.